Hey everyone, thank you guys for checking out my videos. So today what we're going to do is a weekly reading for Cancer for the week of the 12th through the 18th. All right, I did post your weekly and, not your weekly, your monthly for September and your first half of September's love reading. So if you guys haven't checked that out, that is on my channel, so go get that. Go check that out right there. You can get more insight for the month of September on that as well, okay? But today we're going to go ahead and focus on this week, the 12th through the 18th. I'm going to be going ahead and doing all 12 houses, okay? I'll be letting you know about that. I'll be describing it as we go through, okay? So what do we have for Cancer for this week? This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with all of you. Okay, if it does, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Don't force anything, guys, all right? So in your first house, you have the 8 of Wands. In the second house, you have the Queen of Wands, okay? Third house, you have the 4 of Pentacles. Fourth house, you have the Hierophant. The fifth house, you have the Ace of Wands. The sixth house, you have the Queen of Swords. The seventh house, you have the 9 of Swords. The eighth house, the eighth house, you have the Knight of Cups. The ninth house, you have the 3 of Swords. The 10th house, you have the 5 of Swords. The 11th house, you have the Hanged Man. And the 12th house, you have the Page of Swords, okay? At the bottom of the deck, you do have the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, and the Lovers, okay, with Temperance. I feel like you have some unfinished business here, Cancer, with somebody. You're starting to move towards calmer waters with this person. It's going to be somebody you're very sexually attracted to, but you've been waiting for the time to be right on this, okay? There may be something about you feeling like you're taking a financial loss, and if you do that, okay, but you still want to go towards it with the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot there. And the reason why is because it makes you happy, okay? And I see you doing it with that 3 of Wands. You're moving towards it. Even if you don't know how, you're going to do it. It's like this person is somebody you want to be with. But that's for a person, that's for whatever Cancer that's for, okay? That's what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. It may not be for all of you, again, like I said. So in the first house, you have the 8 of Wands. The first house, it talks about your outward appearance, right? How the world sees you. So with the 8 of Wands, I do feel like you want the world to see you as somebody who's going places, okay? Somebody who knows what they want and they're going for it, okay? In the second house, you have the Queen of Wands, okay? This is all about your money, okay? It's like whatever, you're very passionate about your job right now. You're very passionate about, whatever it is that your values, your skills, things like that. You feel like nobody can stop you right now when it comes to you getting your resources, okay? And it also talks about your self-worth. So you feel very passionate about that. You feel like nobody can stop you, okay? You're feeling very, very good this week, all right? So in your third house talks about communications, your daily rituals, your extended family, like siblings, things like that. But it also talks about your mental activity and things you're learning, okay? But there's something you're holding on to with that 4 of Pentacles, okay? Could be something you're holding on to that no longer serves you, or it could just be that you're holding on to something that has, there may be some words that you want to say here because this house is about communication. So there may be some words that you want to say that you're not saying right now. You're keeping it to yourself here, okay? There could be something that you've learned that you're not sharing with somebody, okay? Something like that, okay? Let's see, in your fourth house, you have the Hierophant, okay? With the Hierophant being here, it's very important because the Hierophant talks about marriage. It talks about institutions such as like church, things like that. But it also talks about doing things the right way, okay? And the fourth house is all about your inner security. But it also talks about your parents, your home, and your foundation. So there's something here about your foundation that is like sacred to you, okay? Something about... it could be your marriage, okay? For some of you, if you're married, it's like this is something that you feel like you need to do the right way, okay? But we're going to go ahead and clarify now in a moment and see what that is. Okay, in the fifth house, you have the Ace of Wands. I feel like some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, okay? And the reason why I say this because you have many wands here, okay? Many wands. I do feel like there's something here. And you have the Ace of Wands in your 5th house, which talks about sex and romance. You have a fiery new, it's like a passionate new beginning with somebody, okay? If you're already with somebody, there could be a passionate new beginning, like a renewal in a relationship, or you are starting a passionate new beginning with somebody else for some of you Cancers. Or if you are single, you're going to meet somebody, okay? Or you have recently met somebody that you're going to start to have a passionate new beginning with, okay? Somebody that you're very romantically attracted to, okay? Somebody who you're going to have like passionate sex with, all right? This can also be, you know, this house, the 5th house also is about your creative energy. So there may be something that you are starting new, that you're very, you know, in regards to your creative energy. So if you like to paint, if you like to sing, if you like to dance, something creative and a creative outlet, you might start to find a newfound passion for this, okay? Or you might decide to get back into it if you haven't been doing that in a while, okay? In your 6th house, which is all about self-improvement, okay, work and health, you have the Queen of Swords, okay? So I feel like you start to see things clearly. I feel like you are taking no BS as in work, okay, and in your self-improvement. I feel like you are you're in a position where you're cut off anything that doesn't work. You know what I mean? It's like you're thinking with your head, you're thinking very logically when it comes to your work, your self-improvement, and your health here, okay? Some of you guys may start this week to start working out again if you have not been doing so. You might find yourself eating better. You might find yourself, you know, drinking like those shakes or doing things like that. Maybe drinking your teas and, you know, things like that. Maybe detoxing or whatever. But it's like you're starting to think with your mind now and not with your heart. It's like, you know, you're going towards whatever and you're doing and you're getting it done, okay, this week. So in your 7th house, okay, with when it talks about marriage, contracts, okay, committed partnerships, you have the 9 of Swords. You feel betrayed in this situation, okay? You do feel like there's something here that hurts you with the 9 of Swords. You possibly don't sleep at night, okay? When it comes in regards to a committed relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic, but I mean, this is the house of marriage. So some of you who are married may feel that this person has betrayed you, or vice versa, okay? Maybe you betrayed them. Take it as it resonates, Cancer. But there's something here about you feeling like you can't sleep at night, okay, like somebody really hurt you, okay, in some sort of committed partnership. But also this can talk about contracts, okay, so there may be a contract that you feel that isn't, some contract that you feel isn't right, some contract that you feel doesn't work for your benefit, okay? And if that is the case, Cancer, we are in Mercury retrograde, so right now is not the time to sign anything, okay? Right now is not the time to invest in something, okay? Especially if you feel this way about some sort of contract here, okay? I would wait for Mercury retrograde to be over around the 1st or 2nd of October to be over in order to do you know, whatever it is that this contract is about, okay? Especially if you don't feel good about it with that 9 of Swords. You know, take your time, okay? And just wait so you can start to see things more clearly, all right? Moving on. In your 8th house, you have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is all the 8th house talks about sex, but it also talks about letting go, sharing other people's monies. It talks about mental health, okay? I feel like you have somebody coming towards you with that Knight of Cups, but this can also be you, okay? I feel like you're coming towards somebody, okay? You feel like you want to come toward this person. You feel like you want to give love towards this person, okay? You feel like you, if you're letting somebody go, I feel like you're gonna let this person go, but in a nice way, like with no bad blood. It's like you want to be nice about it. You know, you're doing it in a loving, kind way, but also you could be sharing things, like, so you're sharing out of love here, okay? But again, this is the house of sex and this is the Knight of Cups, so I do feel like you're going towards somebody here, okay? And you're going towards them with, and it's not a fast moving thing. It's not something that you're just doing out of nowhere. This is something that's been slow. This is somebody that you've been known, Cancer, okay? And you're coming towards them, and it's like a slow moving thing. It might be like little messages here and there, and you know, little advances here and there, but you're definitely doing it, okay? And for others of you, if you are in a relationship, okay, I do feel here that there's like you feel like you want to come towards this person with love, okay? Or again, they may be wanting to come towards you. You know, there may be something here about you know, sharing this love together. If you are single, I do feel like somebody wants to come towards you here, okay? So be prepared for that. In the 9th house, you have the 3 of Swords, okay? So the 9th house talks about travel, education, but it also talks about the law, okay? There may be something here because this is heartbreaking to you. And you do have the Hierophant here, okay? When it comes down to your home and your foundation and your inner security, okay? And I did talk about you wanting to do things the right way. There's something here you've been holding on to, okay, that no longer serves you here, okay, when it comes down to your extended family, okay? You know, however it may be, but I do feel like there's something here that hurts you, okay? The 3 of Swords talks about heartbreak, but 3 of Swords can also talk about 3-party situation. So there could be somebody here who you may be getting a divorce. You may be feeling like you want to get a divorce. For some of you guys may be feeling like you have to go to court, or you're gonna have to go to court and you don't want to because it breaks your heart, or you feel like you're scared to break their heart, okay? But there's something here that breaks your heart, okay? And it could have something to do with your education. It could have something to do with your religion, with traveling. This house also has to do with astrology and philosophy, but there's something here that's breaking your heart. We're going to clarify now in a moment and see why, okay? But in your 10th house, you have the 5 of Swords, okay? The 10th house is all about career, okay? Your status, your reputation, your long-term goals, your power. And it's this is conflict in your mind, okay? Because the swords are all about mind, okay? The thought process, okay? So it's like, I feel like whatever this is, I feel like you are hurting because you don't want to lose your status. You don't want to lose your reputation. You don't want to lose the long-term goals that you have. You don't want to lose your power here, okay? It may be in regards to your career, okay? Or in some sort of public role that you may have. You may be having, you know, you may be involved in some charitable thing that might be too much for you. That you may be feeling like it's overwhelming you or something like that. You may be having conflict in your mind in regards to some something like that, but take it as it resonates. Again, we will clarify in a moment and see why that is. In the 11th house, you have the Hanged Man, okay? The 11th house talks about your community, but also about good fortune, okay? It talks about your friends, your groups, your aspirations, and your goals. Right now, I feel like you're holding off. You know, there may be some goals that you have, okay? There may be something about aspirations that you have in life, but you're just kind of holding on. You're not really making any moves right now, okay? There may, if it involves your friends or a group of people, you may be not really seeing them right now, okay? Something like that, okay? So, and if this is in regards to your good fortune, you may feel like right now things haven't been lucky for you, okay? And you're just holding on and you're waiting for when is this gonna get better type energy, okay? And lastly, in your 12th house, you have the Page of Swords, okay? 12th house talks about sorrow, talks about loss. It also talks about things being hidden from us, okay? What's being hidden from us. And it talks about endings as well, okay? And solitude. So with the Page of Swords here, I feel like there's some sort of message you're going to see this week, whether it's in a cell phone, online, in a social media, a text message you're going to get, a phone call you'll get, something like that that's going to put you in a place where you're not going to feel good, Cancer. And the reason why is because it's in your 12th house, okay? We're going to clarify now and see. But, you know, 12th house does talk about sorrows and loss. And with the Page of Swords is like my little stalker card. So I feel like there's something that you're going to see, something that is going to hurt you, something that you're going to feel like, damn, I have to pull myself away from some sort of energy. And with the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords being here, I do feel that there's something here in connection to somebody in your life right now that you may feel that is going to hurt you, okay? And you may find out about it this week. So I am letting you know, Cancer, so you can be aware of that. Let's go ahead and clarify. Cancer, the number 4 may mean something to you, okay? It could be a birthday, an anniversary, the number of children you have. It could indicate the month of April may be meaningful to you, okay? Something important could happen on the 4th of October or the 4th day of this week, okay? You know, Thursday or whatever. So something about the number 4 can be meaningful to you, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify. Why do we have the 8 of Wands here for Cancer in their first house? Why is this how they want the world to perceive them? Okay, the 9 of Pentacles. That's a good card. So I feel like you want the world to see you as somebody who's going places. Somebody, it doesn't matter, I'm going places, okay? And it's like you want the world to see you as financially independent, okay? The 9 of Pentacles is all about being financially independent here, okay? So you want the world to see you as this life force of, I'm going somewhere, I'm independent, I don't care, like, you know, I got this. I'm a warrior, I've been through stuff, but I'm gonna be fine, okay? And I'm going to keep pushing forward, okay? Because I did see the Chariot at the bottom, which is your energy, Cancer, okay? You could be dealing with an air sign with the Queen of Swords here, the Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, okay? You could, again, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius as well, okay? Pisces as well as in here, okay? Along with Taurus. All right, so why do we have the Queen of Wands in the second house? Okay, you have the 9 of Swords. Okay, so as far as your assets, your resources, your money, you feel like you have to be very strong right now. You feel like you have to be very passionate. Okay, you do have the Justice card at the bottom, Major Arcana for Libra. Okay, and you do have the High Priestess, Major Arcana for Cancer. There's something here about you wanting things to be fair. Okay, and you trusting your intuition that you can't give up. You have to be very strong right now. You have to do whatever it takes. And this is something that makes you feel like, you know, it's like you feel, the reason why you feel that you have to be strong right now and you have to be passionate towards this is because there's something that doesn't sit right with you. Okay, I don't know what it is. Okay, but there's something here that you may feel like, let me get another card on that. Okay, there's something in the recent past you may have had some sort of financial, you know, loss that you feel like now you have to do whatever you got to do to make that happen, okay? Because with the 9 of Swords, it talks about not being able to sleep at night, something really, really bothering you. And so with the Queen of Wands, it's like, I got to do whatever I got to do type energy, okay? So some of you guys in the second house talking about money and self-worth, your assets and things like that, you may feel like you have to do whatever you got to do because of whatever you've gone through in the past. And that's possibly why you want the world to see you as somebody who's going somewhere, somebody who's financially stable. Because you may have, you know, in the recent past gone through something that made you feel like you weren't. Yeah, look, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you may have suffered some sort of loss in the recent past when it comes to money. Or you may have felt that money was an issue of some sort. And you couldn't let that be. So it was like, I got to do whatever I got to do. With the Knight of Pentacles, you started going towards your abundance here. Okay? You went out and you're starting to like, and with the Magician, it's like you started to create and manifest that for yourself. Okay? Major Arcana for Gemini there. So moving on, in the third house, you have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay? It talks about communications, your extended family. Also daily rituals, your mental activity, and your learning. So 4 of Pentacles talks about holding on to things tightly, okay? Sometimes it's holding on to things that no longer serve us, but it can also indicate you holding on to your money. So you have the Star that popped out here, okay? There's something here about you holding on to something that you really wish for, something you really hold close to you. Something, it was like your wish fulfillment. I feel like you're holding on to something that you really, really wanted in your life, okay? And, or, you know, but it's like something that no longer serves you. The Justice card is also here. Major Arcana for Libra. Even though you want things to be fair, it's like you want karma to be served, something like that. And I do feel like you want to be happy, but this can also indicate that you are holding back something you have to say, okay? Something you wish you could say to somebody, okay? And it's like the reason why it's like you want to be fair about something. You know, you want them to know that you want things to be fair. You want things to be clear. You know, with that, you see how they have the sword in their hand, but they also have the scale here. It's like you want things to be clear and you want things to be fair, okay? This is something you're wishing for and you're hoping for. It's like something you want to express, but you can't, or you're not expressing right now, okay? And I mean, I'm not surprised because, like I said, Mercury is in retrograde, so it is going to mess with our communication, all right? And Mercury is in retrograde right now in Libra until the 26th when it moves into Virgo, okay? And that'll end around October 1st to the 2nd. So Libra's all about relationships and Virgo's all about, you know, reaching your higher potential, healing. So, you know, this is what you're going to be focusing on right now, okay? And so there may be something you want to say in a relationship here that you're not able to say. You don't find the right words or you don't find the right time to say it, okay? But there is something that you want to get off your chest here. So moving on, in your 4th house, you have the Hierophant, okay? 4th house is all about your parents, your home, your foundation, but also your inner security. You have the Lovers, okay? Major Arcana for Gemini. So there's something here about, I feel like this is, with the Hierophant especially, this could be somebody you're married to, okay? Let's see, why do we have the Lovers? We need another card. Why do we have the Lovers here? The 4 of Pentacles. Look, remember the 4 of Pentacles is showing up again here. This could be something that you're holding on to, somebody you're holding on to that you do have a lot of sexual attraction to, somebody you really, like, you really feel like, you know, this could be a husband, it could be something, but if I feel like with that 4 of Pentacles, it's like you're holding on to something that you no longer really want to hold on to anymore. Okay, you feel like this no longer serves you. Let me get another card. Yeah. And with the 10 of Wands, it's like, this is something that overburdens you. This is something that is like, it's too much. You're like, I'm tired of dealing with it type of energy, okay? Let me get one more card and see why this is. I feel like there's a decision that you want to make here. Okay, there's something that you want to say, but with the Hierophant there, it's like this person could be your husband. This person could be somebody, or your wife, okay? And you may feel like there's something you want to say, but you don't. You want to do things the right way. Yeah, with the 7 of Pentacles here, it's like you want to do things the right way. You want to do it in a, like, it's like, this could be something you feel like, damn, I invested in this, right? I invested time into this. I nourished this relationship. Yeah, you have the 10 of Pentacles showing up here. It's like, I do feel like this is something that you still want to invest in. You still want to have like an abundance in, okay? Let's get something, let's get another card. Yeah, but you feel like you have it with the Devil there, Major Arcana for Capricorn. This is something you still want to invest in. But you feel like you're holding on to something that is really putting a lot of weight on you, okay? And the reason why is like, damn, you still want to invest in this person. You still want to have an abundance with this person. You still want to have a family with this person. But it's like you feel like there's some sort of lies or deceit here. You feel like there's something that's being hidden from you, okay? Or you may feel that this person is somebody who is, if you're not married, this person is somebody who is forbidden, okay? Somebody who is like you know, it's like you're lusting over this person, okay? Something like that. But for some of you, I feel like something's being hidden from you, Cancer. Why do we have the Ace of Wands here in the 5th house? The Page of Cups, yeah, for sure. You have this is possibly a new love that's coming towards you, okay? Because the 5th house is all about sex, romance, creative energy. I do feel like there's something here about the Page of Cups being there with the Ace of Wands. There's a new passionate beginning. There's somebody who's coming towards you, offering you love here. Look at you. That's a Chariot. That's a Major Arcana for Cancer. I do feel like they're coming towards you, or you're coming towards them, okay? And there's going to be a passionate new beginning. Now, is this with somebody new? Is this somebody with you already know? Are you renewing your relationship if you're already in one? Let's see. No, this could be somebody from your past that's coming in, Cancer. Okay, this could be somebody from your past that's coming in. And they're coming in wanting a passionate new beginning with you. Okay? So just know that. There's, let's see. Why is the Queen of Swords here in the 6th house? Talks about work, health, your self-improvement. Why do we have this Queen of Swords? Oh, this card just flew up. The High Priestess, Major Arcana for Cancer. There you go. You're coming through here, you know, knowing that you need to follow your intuition when it comes to your work, when it comes to your health, when it comes to your self-improvement. It's like, you know, you need to follow your intuition here, okay? In the 7th house, which talks about committed partnerships, marriage, and contracts, it's like you feel backstabbed, okay? You feel like something is, like somebody hurt you here, okay? And that's why I was talking about you feeling like you couldn't hold on to this, okay? Mind you, there's obviously 2 sets or 3 sets of Cancers that I'm speaking to, okay? So again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because there's multiple messages here for different Cancers. There's a Cancer here who feels like inside of their marriage, okay, inside of their partnership, committed partnership or contract or something, there's some sort of backstabbing happening, okay? And that's why you feel like with the Devil here, like something's being hidden from you. All right, and it's like you still have passion for this person, but it's like you feel like you're holding on to something, like the Tower was gonna pop out. There's something here about perhaps this week something happening that it's, you know, you're gonna realize, Cancer, with that, you know, with the 9 of Swords, that it's like you feel like this person betrayed you, okay? With that Tower happening, it's like you're gonna see it. And there's the Ace of Cups. Ooh, okay. Mind you, this could be you, this could be them, okay? But you may realize that this person has a new love, or this person has been talking to somebody, okay? With the King of Pentacles down here, this could be somebody that you find, somebody you have stability in your life with. And you're finding out this week that there's either that they have something going on with somebody new, something like that, or they find out about you having something new with somebody. I don't know, something like that. Take it as it resonates, Cancer. For others of you, if this has to do with a contract, okay, like I said, right now is not a time to do so, okay? You need to wait. You need to find the right time will come, okay, and you'll be able to do that. So moving on, we have the 8th house. You have the Knight of Cups. Remember I said there's somebody coming towards you, or you're coming towards somebody? All right, there's like something here about wanting to come towards somebody with love. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, okay. I do feel here that there's somebody you want to come towards, or they want to come towards you, and no matter what happens, and it's going to happen fast. No matter what happens, you're going to keep the wheel. It's like fate is on your side. Luck is on your side here, Cancer, okay? Let's get one more card. Oh, you may feel like you have your hands tied right now, though, and you can't really move towards them, or they can't move towards you. Is this, yeah, this is the Knight of Cups. Knight is slow movements, right? The Knight moves very slow. The reason why you're moving slow or they're moving slow is because somebody feels like they're stuck in some other situation right now. Let me get one more card. Yeah, you have the 2 of Swords. There's a choice that somebody has to make here in regards to love, okay? There's a choice here. It could be with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay, with all that swords. So let's see, why do we have the 3 of Swords here in the 9th house? Why do we have the 3 of Swords? Okay, you got the 8 of Pentacles. You may be heartbroken because either you have either you've been planning, you've been working hard to travel somewhere, and you're not going to be able to do so, so it breaks your heart. And for others of you, it's like you feel like you're going to have to either get divorced or something that has to do with the law, okay? You're going to have to hire a lawyer or something, and if you feel like it's going to break your heart or it's going to break their heart, something like that. And it's like, this is something that you've been working towards, okay? You've been working for either in this relationship, or you've been working towards saving your money on the side in order for you to get out of a relationship here. Something like that. Let me get another card. It's like you feel like you've put in your work, but it's like for some of you, you may be feeling like you put in your work in something, and now it's like it breaks your heart. It could be with your education as well. It's like you put in the work into this degree or something like that, and now it's not paying off how you wanted it to, so it breaks your heart. Something like that. The Knight of Swords. Okay, you could be dealing again with an air sign, like I said. I feel like it's still going to move forward, though. Slow moving, but it's still going to move forward. I feel like either you or this person sees things for what it is. And you're going to move towards whatever this is. Let's see. Let me get another card. Yeah, you have the 5 of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. This definitely has to do with a love partnership here. There's something here that has to do with the law. You guys may be hiring a lawyer. You guys may be going to court, something like that. And it breaks your heart because you feel like you've invested in this, okay? But you know that you still have to move forward with this no matter what happens. Even if you take a loss, and you know that you feel like you're going to take a loss in this with the Five of Pentacles, all right? And even if you feel like you love this person, or you did at one point, it's like you still feel with this, with the Knight of Swords, that you still have to move forward and make this happen, okay? But again, this is this message may not be for all of you, okay? Obviously, for you single Cancers, that doesn't resonate with you, okay? This could possibly be talking about your education, okay? Or some traveling you wanted to do that you saved for, okay? With somebody, but now they can't go, or you can't go, and it breaks your heart, all right? And you feel like, damn, I'm taking that loss, or I have to go by myself or something like that, but you still want to go. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. We have the Ace of Swords coming out here for the Five of Swords, okay? In the 10th house, you have the career and, you know, your status, your reputation. You have the Ace of Swords. There's something here about wanting a new beginning, okay? But the reason why you want a new beginning is because something has been mentally bothering you with that Five of Swords, okay? You feel like something, you've been having conflict within yourself. You're going back and forth within yourself, wondering, like, what am I gonna do? Do I start a new beginning with full of clarity? Okay, what do I do? Let's see. Get another card. Yeah, you want to be happy with the Nine of Cups. You want to be happy on your own, because the nines are all about individuality. So it's like you really, you feel you're conflicted, because it's like you want to find happiness, you know, for yourself here, okay? And you want to have a new beginning, you know, full of clarity, okay? And it's like, I just want to be happy. I want to have peace in my life. For some of you guys, you may be married with that Four of Wands. You may be married, or you want to be married, or something like that. And so it's like you just, right now, this person that you're dealing with has you all up in your head, and you're like, I just want to be happy. Let me get another card for the Five of Swords. Damn, this card flew up. The Emperor. Yeah, this could be somebody you're dealing with. It could be an Aries or another fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. You could be dealing with somebody, this could be a husband or a wife situation, okay, like I said, with the Emperor. And it's like this person needs to make a choice, or you need to make a choice here with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, okay? And figure out where it is you want to go to, okay? So you can make moves, something like that. I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer here who's dealing with somebody else, or their person's dealing with somebody else, or both of you guys are dealing with somebody else. That's what it looks like. But again, take it as it resonates, okay? And for you single Cancers, I just feel like there's something here in your mind that's bothering you, okay? When it has to do with your status, your reputation, you know, your long-term goals here. It's like you just want to, you know, you feel like, damn, should I either leave my career to start something completely different? I just want to be happy. I want to be able to provide for my family. I want to be able to do good. You know what I mean? And, hold on. Yeah, I want to be able to provide for my family. I want to be able to do things the right way. It's like, what choice do I make? How do I start planning this, okay? You have the Magician at the bottom. It's like, what do I got to do to make this happen, okay, for you single Cancers? So, whoa. For the in your 11th house, you have the Hangman, okay? It talks about your friends, your aspirations, your goals, and also your good fortune. I feel like things right now are on hold, okay? The universe may have things on hold. And the reason why is because you haven't made a choice here, Cancer. There's a choice that you need to make this week, all right? And perhaps that's why your good fortune is on hold, okay? There's something here about, you know, figuring out what it is that you want to do. And right now, I get it. It's Mercury retrograde. It's not easy. But it's like, I do feel like something here, either you're putting your friends on hold, your aspirations on hold, your goals on hold. Something is on hold here, okay? And this may be just because right now, you don't know exactly how it is you want to move forward in life, okay? So maybe you put your aspirations and your goals on hold. Why do we have this in the 11th house? Yeah, the reason why it's on hold is because there's somebody here that you share finances with. There's somebody here that you work with. Okay, either you work with this person, or you share finances with somebody, something like that. And it's like right now you're just kind of taking things slow. It's like, I have to hold on. I have to wait for the right timing for something. Okay, there's a scale here in his hands This could be, I guess, another Libra that I'm, another Libra. I keep saying Libra here. Because the scale is all about Libra. So there could be something here that you're dealing with that you're like, I have to work with this person. Okay, so I'm putting my life on hold. I'm putting my goals on hold because I have to, I have to right now. I have to work with this person. What else? The Temperance. Yeah, I feel like this is you right here. Okay, even though this is not your card, I do feel like right now this is you saying I have to find harmony in this situation. Okay, I have to find the right timing. The Temperance is all about finding the right timing, okay, to make things happen. All right, so it's like there's something here about making things happen at the right time. We got one more card. The Hierophant. Yeah, this is definitely somebody you could be married to, okay? Or it just talks about you wanting to do things the right way, okay? Waiting for the right time to do things the right way here. All right, so right now it's like you're putting your goals on hold. For the other ones of you, Cancers, that are single, I feel like there's something here about you have been putting your goals on hold, okay? You've been, maybe you've been putting your friends on hold, your group of people, your community, whatever, your aspirations on hold. And the reason why is because you feel like you have to wait for the right time to work together with other people, okay? Something about you feeling like things need to be done in the right way, okay? In your 12th house, your last house here, we have the Page of Swords. There's some sort of secret, some sort of message, some sort of information you're going to find out this week. It's either going to be online, it's going to be through text message, it's going to be through phone. It's going to be some sort of revelation to you that's going to cause you sorrow, loss. You're going to feel like you have to be alone, okay? You feel like this is the ending of something, okay? But it can also, for some of you, be a message of healing, okay? This could be a message that you're going to be receiving that your health is getting better, okay? Because the 12th house is also talks about healing. So there could be some sort of message. Somebody could be coming out to you this week and actually apologizing, okay? Looking to heal a relationship here. But again, it could be the other way as well, okay? So keep that in mind and be prepared for that, okay? The 12th house also talks about things being hidden from us. So perhaps there's some sort of message that is being hidden from you, Cancer. Let's go ahead and clarify, why don't we have the Page of Swords in the 12th house? Yep, the 10 of Swords. You have a lot of 10s here. You have the 10 of Swords. You have the 10 of Pentacles here. You have the 10 of Wands here. 10s all talk about completion of something, okay? 10s talk about completion, the completion of something for something new to start here, okay? I do feel here that there's some sort of information that's gonna come in. You're gonna feel like that's it. I can't deal anymore. I can't. I won't, because there's nothing you can do. There's nothing more you can do to the person with the 10 of Swords. It's like they look at them. They feel backstabbed. They're done. They're done. So there's gonna be some sort of message coming in for you, Cancer, this week, okay? And I want you to be prepared for that. All right, and understand that sometimes things happen for a reason, okay? And so this, mind you, this could be you, this could be them, okay? This could be vice versa. Maybe they're gonna see a message about you, okay? Maybe you're gonna see, they're gonna see something in your phone. So you gotta be careful here, Cancer. If that's, if you don't obviously want them to find out or whatever, take it as it resonates, Cancer. But there's something here about a message, somebody receiving something and they feel like they can't deal anymore. Let me get another card. Wow, the 3 of Swords. Wow. You guys, you could be finding out about a third-party situation this week, or your partner could be finding out about a third-party situation that you're involved in, Cancer. There's something here about a third-party situation, okay, because it's a 3 of Swords. But remember, 3 of Swords talks about heartbreak, and it's not the first time it's showing up in your reading. You have it here and you have it here, okay? So, you have the 3 of Swords showing up twice in your reading, okay? So I do feel like there's a Cancer here who's having a third-party situation on their end, or their partner has a third-party situation on their end, okay? Or both of you have somebody on the side. Something like that, take it as it resonates. You would know, Cancer. But there's something about somebody finding out a message this week that they're going to find out again through the phone, through social media, through word of mouth from somebody else, some way, somehow, that they're going to feel heartbroken by. They're going to feel like this is something I can't deal with anymore. I'm not going to deal with it with the 10 of Swords. And that's going to create a completion of a cycle here. And perhaps that's why in the ninth house, which talks about law, you have the Three of Swords. You may be feeling like you're going to want a divorce, or they may be feeling like they want a divorce, okay? They may be feeling like they want to seek out a lawyer, but it's like they either don't want to invest the money in a lawyer, or they feel like they invested so much time in you, or you invested so much time in them, but they're still going to move forward with that, okay? Or you're going to still move forward with that, all right? And you may be feeling like, damn, I don't want to put the money towards that, but it's like, I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to move forward, okay? Even if that means you're going to take a loss, or they're going to take a loss, okay? Maybe you guys have to divide assets, something like that, okay? And even if you guys feel like you may feel like you still love this person, but it's like you have no choice. You have to do what you have to do. You could be dealing again, like I said, with the Libra, because you have the Empress energy here, okay? The number 3 may mean something to you here. But yeah, or you may be doing it because you feel like you have to do it. You know, you have the 3 of Empress. You have the 3. You have the Empress there. It's like, I have to do what I have to do, because you may be a mother, you may be a father, okay? And you feel like, I can't. Let me get one more card. Yeah, this is something that's going to happen fast, okay? It's going to move forward, all right? Let me go ahead and get a Moonology card for you, Cancer. I feel like this has this resonates a lot with your monthly video that I did and your first half of your September love reading. So if you guys have not checked that out, please go check it out, because this like resonates a lot with that. You have conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. All right. Last night was a full moon. All right. It says oh wait, what does it say? Conclusions are within reach. There may be something coming to an end this week, okay? Or at least the beginning of an ending coming in this week. And it says surrender to the divine, the full moon. Again, we just had a full moon last night, okay? On the 10th of September. So surrender to the divine. Just know that everything is in the divine's timing. It's not in your timing, okay? Sometimes you want to hold on to things with the 4 of Pentacles that you have coming up twice here. The 4 of Pentacles here and here. It's like sometimes we want to hold on to things that are not for us, that don't serve us any longer, okay? And we want to hold on, but we need to trust in the divine and know that if something isn't meant for us, they take it out of our life. With that Tower moment there, they take it out of our life, and it's because something new is coming in, something better for you, Cancer, okay? So you need to trust in that, all right? Let me get an Oracle card to close out the reading for Cancer. Well, let me see. What does Cancer need to know this week? What should they be prepared for this week? Chop wood, number 42 may mean something. Chop wood, number 42 may mean something to you, Cancer. Chop wood, I feel like it's saying, you know, there has to be a mess that has to be cleaned up, perhaps. Or chop the wood, you know, chop whatever you don't need off, all right, and clean it up. And then at the bottom, you do have no place like home, number 50. So there could be something here about you not wanting to leave the house, or they not wanting to leave the house, something like that, okay? But take it as it resonates. Cancer, this is what I have for you. Again, don't forget to check out your monthly reading, because it resonates a lot with this and your first half of your September love reading, okay? Cancer, I wish you guys the best of luck, okay? And please don't forget to like and subscribe. If it did resonate with you guys, let me know. Leave me a comment, and I really do appreciate it, all right? Take care. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.